I know. Gerry. Terry Vivi. Gerry. You behave yourself. Just because there's a slight smell of banana. Good morning, Zara. Gerry's in a very naughty mood. He keeps thinking that if he... Gerry. if he goes and tries things on with Fifi, suddenly he'll get his pellets. What a naughty boy. What a naughty boy. There we go. He's in pickle mode today. Aren't ya? Good morning, Shadow and Cupcakes and Lay and Monmouth and Tritopus and Ravane and Eruvet and Megalomaniac and Abstract Ratio and David and Rob and Alex and Rob and Max and Hansen. Good morning, Anna. How's everyone doing? How's it going? Rob, thank you very much for the sub. Dude. Oh my gosh, at T2. Thank you very much for the 31 months. Morning, Simon. Good morning, Napoleon. How's everyone doing? How we do? Congratulations on getting to Friday. You've all done very well. However the journey was to get here, you've reached your destination. Almost the weekend. Has anyone got any nice weekend plans? I think I might be going out bowling. Oh, also, slight relief. I have. What am I trying to say? I forgot, but also remembered at the same time. And the two words were clashing in my head. I remembered that a friend of mine owed me money for something, so I messaged them and was like, would you mind, I know I said to send it to my PayPal, but can you put it into my bank account because there's no money in there at the moment. So now I have a little bit of money in my account, which is nice. Oh geez, Rob, you're not allowed to go bowling. You kick everyone's ass. So yeah, not quite as bad a situation as it was yesterday. Can't catch bunnies as much thanks to new work, but I got the day off. Oh, how are you gonna spend your day off? You got any nice plans? 3-day weekend. Ooh. I'm glad you're doing well. I just I sent a message just before the stream to morning speeders, morning bee. Good morning, Daughter and the Santa. I sent a message to the rescue being like, I finally caught a glimpse of the baby last night. I didn't mention the fact that I had terrified the baby, because basically the baby hasn't been like awake any of the times I've gone in. So I'm so used to I'll have a peek, I'll look around and I'll be like, okay, they're not there. So I went in. Morning, Duncan. Morning, Saffron. Good morning, Mazaira. Hello. I went in and I was like, well, baby's not going to be awake. And I did have a look around. Like I looked under the platform that they normally peek out from first because they sleep in there. And, no sign of baby. So I started just going about, moving normally. And like picking up, they've got 2 different water bowls and a water bottle as well. I was just like picking all of that stuff up, and then all of a sudden this tiny little grey blur just darts across the tank, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Good morning, Dave. So yeah, this poor little thing, absolutely startled. We've only had them for 4 days and every day I've terrified them. So he got very spooked. But at least I did see that they are... Grey Blur would be a cool name. Good morning, John. Morning, Thomas and Shark Dog. But yes, I So I could at least message and say like, oh, they're okay. They're okay enough to run. But I just had a message through from the rescue saying, I think we're going to leave vet checkups for the babies for now because they're all just terrified and it wouldn't do them any good. So unless there's any concerns, we're just gonna we're just gonna leave them be for now. So I get the feeling all the other babies must be the same too. I guess I don't know. I wonder if because I've never had a robo before, a Robrowski, so I don't really know what they're like normally. I'm trying to think if Gemma's old hamster Pepper, name it. Do you know? I have genuinely been thinking that Ghost would be a good name for this hamster because they are. So you do get what you call ghost hamsters, which are hamsters that you see evidence of, and you might hear them in the night, but you never see them. And that is pretty much what this home is. Morning, Darwincy. Good morning, Poke. But yes, they are a little bit shy. They're a shy guy. A poor little shy guy. Used to have one that was maybe 20 years ago. I'm pretty sure that see, I'm not very good with knowing the difference between all the dwarf hamsters because there's like Russian whites and the Robrowskis, and there's another type that the name escapes me at the moment. But yeah, I just don't really know the difference between the personalities of them all. But then again, to us, it's been. I'm like, I know I'm safe. Why doesn't the hamster trust me? But to them, all of a sudden they, got like taken out of their happy, sleepy, dopey. I wonder which one I have. Is there a scaredy? A white Russian leather drink, yeah. This is my hamsters. Got little liqueur and cream vodka. Yeah, the whole bunch in there. But we worked out that the hamster has now lived with us for an eighth of their life. Because I guess they would have been 28 days old when they came to us. Bless them. Tiny bean. So hopefully, fingies crossed, they wait, what was I gonna say? I forgot. Hopefully, eventually, the more percentage of their life that they spend with us, the more they will get used to us. A friend of mine used to have two cats called Tonic and Gin. Oh, and they finally got a new cat named Bailey's. Suddenly a giant woman appears saying, oh, and a booming voice to scare the home. Yeah, I need to try and be a bit less everything. Just a bit smaller. I need to shrink myself down to the size of a hamster. Get them used to me. My mum's considering getting another dog. It's a beautiful doggy, but I'm afraid my current dog won't like her. Oh no. Oh no. Fingies crossed. You never know. Might get an unlikely friendship. Wait, did I do the maths right? If they've so far, we got them at 28 days, and then we've had them for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right? So 4 days, 32. What percentage is 4 of 32? Is that an eighth? Question mark? Have they been with us for an eighth of their whole time? Is it a 12th? A fifth? a maths? It is an eighth. Okay, so they have been with us for an eighth. An eighth of all this time that they've been on this planet has been spent with us. Being a little bean. Zalima, thank you very much for, oh my gosh, 59 months. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, thank you very much. Thank you. The bunnies have both been quite in naughty moods today. Fifi was the first one to try humping Gerry. He did then go at it with a vengeance, but he's she did start it, to be fair. In Gerry's defense. Hello, have you just realized I'm here? Hello? Hello? What are you thinking, Gerry Pajamas? What's going on in there? Did he get the right end? He actually did today. One of the youngest. He's yeah. He's been learning. Sniffer? Gerry, what are you thinking? I think because I cut banana earlier, they can just vaguely smell banana, and it's got them all intrigued as to when they're gonna get that banana. Bless him, Gerry. Why can you not just cuddle today? Why are you in a naughty mode? What a pickle. What a pickle. I'm going to break my way in under the table. Hello? What are you thinking? I'm going to free you from jail. Gerry, I'm busting you out. Hello? What happened? I think the wiggliness of their noses directly corresponds to how hard they're thinking. Well, it sort of does, in a way. It's sort of to do with like how alert they are and how much notice they're paying of their environment and stuff. So I guess it's sort of how much is going on up there. Because when they're honk shoo me, they the wiggle sniffer stops, and then when you alert them to something, they're like it starts working again. Oh, Gerry. Oh, he. Oh, he's a long boy. Look at that little butt. Look at your little pajamas. Them little pajama trousers you're wearing. I love the way that Fifi will like throw herself into a flop. She'll like fully go for it, whereas Gerry just sort of smushes onto the floor. He just smush. Do you want smushes? He's in a funny mood today. I can't tell if he does want smushes. Move the chair out the way a bit more. Learn from yesterday and not get trapped under the table. Oh, okay, smushes are acceptable. My dad's dog just plops on the ground. Yeah, they just sort of smush. Flump more than a flop. Look at this baby. Good morning, Carl. Good morning, Isaac. Tea. Get the cameras and literally where your face is. So, no, not quite. Would be handy if it could be. And very intense cuddles with George this morning. It depends on the bunny, really. Some bunnies, like, because I do give them heaty pads and they will go and lie on those, but then there are some days when you're trying to like keep them warm and Fifi will just go and like lie on the cold floor, like without, like you can put as many blankets as you want in with them, and she'll just go and lie on a cold, hard floor, and you're like, okay. I just have to trust your judgment on this one, I suppose. And the same with summer. Like, I'll always try and put ice pods down for Gerry, and he'll always just find the one patch of sunlight and absolutely cook himself. Which is, I mean, again, just have to sort of trust him. She's after the cold side of the pillow. She is, yeah. I have one bun that is a heat lamp addict, and the Rex one who would need it does prefer snuggles. Yeah, I guess it do depend on the bunny. I think R2, well, they do generally like to snuggle, and they do like the heaty pads. Like, as soon as I put them down, one of them will usually go and use it. I was trying to decide when to stop using them, because it is getting like a little bit warmer at night now. But I know that I've still been doing them just in case, because I'm not sure like how cold it gets in the middle of the night for the bunnies. But I'm not sure when to stop. Good morning, cow. Smushy, 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 smushy. We had a chicken called R2 once, named after R2D2. Ah, that is cute. Speaking of animal names, if anyone wants to be in with a chance to name the Humpter, you can suggest a name for as little as a £1 donation, but do feel free to give more to the rescue, because it's all for a good cause. All for a good cause. Their name is Tofu. Well, I asked the rescue, and they said that no one has gone in with the suggestion Tofu. So thus far, it will not be Tofu. Unless someone puts in with a suggestion, it'll be, oh my gosh, I've just created a big floof cloud towards me. The name of the Ihom is a good name for a fantasy. Smushy, 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 smush. My donor didn't get through then. Oh, maybe this was, it depends when it was. It was the other day that I spoke to the rescue, and they said that it hadn't. So you might have done it just after. Pennant? Little Pennant? Tea. Good morning, kitty. Gerry did have a little sneeze yesterday. So, I need to keep an eye on he. I think I will do a nebulize of him today. Morning, Hamish. Morning, Sam. Oh my god, every time I try and move the fluff from my snoot, I just add more to it. Finally donated for the name Pebbles. Ah! But yeah, I think I will nebulize him just as a precaution. I did give him some of his little powder stuff that's meant to like loosen up. Oh, sorry, Gerry. Did I disturb you? I wonder if I got too close to his little legs because he's tucked them in now. He rolled over a bit. How are me and the buns? We're good. We are good. I think Fifi's off on the toilet. I'm wondering what to do with today because it's the first day that I don't really I don't really have a whatchamacallit, a job to do in between. Basically, I'm doing the typical book thing, the typical book person thing of we've got the book club book. You just blew on I left it. Oh, sorry, it's because I'm trying to get the fluff away from my nose. I'm doing the typical book reader thing of we've got the book club book, and I'm like, do I relax and just read the book club book and have 2 weeks to read it, or do I squeeze a book in the week before? Because I would have like this weekend, I'd have like 7 days, which could be plenty or could not be plenty. And then I'd end up rushing the book club book. So I'm trying to decide what to do. Because I did say to reach my goal, I would read a book in between every book club book. So yeah, I need to, maybe I will just start. Oh, exciting news though. Literally on Saturday, I was saying to Alex, because I was saying like, oh, I don't know like what Madeline Miller's next book's going to be about. And What's Her Chops just announced that she's doing a book about, not Natalie Haynes, is it Jennifer Saint? Just said that her next book is going to be about Hera after Atalanta. So I was like, he was like saying like, oh, what were you hoping for? And I was like, I really wanted a book about Medea. And it turns out that an author like today just announced that their next book coming out in March is Medea. And I was just like, oh. But I will wait until it comes out in paperback because that's the hardback release. It's like the 24th of March or something. So yes. Do menus count as no, sadly. But yeah, I think I might finally wait, Fifi? Oh, she's being a pickle. Gerry, she's being a pickle. What is it with you two and suddenly getting seasonal fever today? Let me... Oh no, I've done it again. Yeah. I think... I can hear a bunny digging on the sofa. Oh my gosh, I can. What a little pickle. So I think one for you. Oh, Fifi. That's me. That's not tablet. Got a little bite of my fingy. Oh, sorry, Gerry. Do you want to come up? You're fully on the slippy floor. Oh no, he's okay. He's okay. Good munches? Good munches. Well, there you go. Did you hear his little sniffer? Oh, when you're getting into the sniffer phase again, Gerry. Hello. You've had both your tablets now, I'm afraid. But I reckon, because basically I'm being very naughty the week after next and taking 3 days off in the week. So I will have a lot of time to do reading, probably. So maybe I can squeeze in another book. I was only going to read, it's not a particularly long book. Or is it? Maybe there is a shorter one I could read. How fast do you read? It depends, really. it depends on how much I'm enjoying the book. If I'm really enjoying it, then I will just devour books. Whereas if it's one that I can't fully get into the feel of the language, then it will take me longer. Generally, for it's not naughty, it's annually. We're going on a little 2-night holiday with Kirsty. We're going to the beach for a little beach holiday in mid of February, which I'm sure will be fine. So yeah, it should be nice. But I'm thinking because well, I guess it depends what sort of what sort of sleeping pattern Kirsty's in. But I think I get up a bit earlier than she does, so I was thinking like, oh, if I could always get up early and have like a nice read whilst I wait for her to wake up, and then I can, just be sat looking out at the beach. 2-night holiday. We are going on an epic quest. We're going to save a princess. A business trip, yes, completely tax deductible holiday. But yeah, everyone says I read fast, but sometimes I don't fully process words. I think it does depend. Like, for instance, the 2 books I've read this year were Legends and Lattes, which is like a super easy, like, you just slip into that book. It's like a blanket. And also the 3-body problem, which is very, like, some passages in that are very dense, and even if I read them 3 times over, I'd still be like, nope, I have no idea. I do not know. There was one bit where Alex and I were like, should we do a read? And we sat down and read for like half an hour, and I turned to him and I was like, I have not taken in a single meaning of anything I've read in all of this time. But it is very good. Like, I don't want to put anyone off reading it. It is very good it will have like, it's science bits, but then it'll always have something that puts it into context that makes you understand the gist. Even if you don't understand the science, you'll get the application, sort of thing. It's, I guess it just depends how big into physics you are, how much you'll get out of the sciencey chapters. Currently reading a book I saw on Alex's Instagram. Ooh, which one? Lanny? I'm trying to think which is the last one he put up on there. Actually, thinking about it, Lanny is a very short book, so I could just read that one and save the other book for Fifi. Save the other book for after May. It was a while ago he posted a month in the country. Fifi might be doing crime. She was so excited to, I think maybe she could like hear the Hompter in the tank last night, because she kept running upstairs. She would run upstairs and then she would run up to the tank and then hello. And then she would just run around and then she would go back downstairs, and she kept doing it for ages. And I was like, can you hear them wriggling around when I can't? I just finished Ella with no P. Good book. I've not heard of that. She's never done anything wrong in her life. This is true. She is at angle. She is at angle. A beautiful angle. You. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for my kisses. But I do have so many books. So It's nice to read a comfy book after reading 3 horror books in a row, to be honest. Yeah. Kim was suggesting, is it Babel? I keep calling it Babel as a joke, but I don't think that is how you say it. She was saying that Babel is good. But I'm not... I have a feeling it might be slightly more science fiction than fantasy. I'm not sure. But I would still give it a go. Watched the Marvels yesterday. Surprisingly decent for a modern Marvel film. I don't know if I've heard of that. Is it? No, I don't think I have. I'm very out of touch with Marvel things. Very out of touch. I do have... Oh, do you know what? I should use my library card more because I keep on... Morning life, like... I keep on buying books. And I probably shouldn't do. I just love books. Just bloody love books. It's like my mum was asking what I want for my birthday, and I was like, it's literally just all books. Good morning, honey. But yeah, I'm trying to think. There's a book that I've been really excited to read, and I think it is the March book. I think that's when I put the Samantha Shannon one on for as a treat for my birthday. So I'm hoping that I get the book for my birthday so I can actually read it. I am a paper book reader. I fully appreciate how it would be better to get an e-reader, but it's just never worked for me. I need to have like physical book. Screens don't really help. How can I fold the corners? No. Currently reading Savage Shores. It's incredibly enthralling and quite good, but then I read most of these. Oh, have you read The Wager, which is the same author as, what is it called? Killers of Flower Moon. You might like that one as like a non-fiction history. That's one that is on my list to read soon. It's written entirely in the form of letters. Their society is based around the sentence. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog, and when the letters drop off, they can't use the letter anymore. That does sound interesting. Have I read Perilous Times? No. Who's that by? There is something... Morning, Steve. There is something very cozy about reading like actual paper books, and just the fact that like being able to like shove a book in your bag, pull it down on the bus is nice. It's why I don't tend to read hardback books, because it's like you feel like they belong on shelves, not being read, and whereas I need a paperback so that I can abuse it and feel like it's okay, if that makes sense. It feels like it doesn't matter too much if they get scuffed, whereas if your fancy hardcover book gets scuffed, you're like, oh. There's a book that when I was in Waterstones ages ago, a lady who worked there recommended it to me. You can read it in a high back chair with a brandy glass, yeah. Like she recommended me this book, and it sounded really cool, and I can't remember if I took a photo of the cover or not. But at the time I was like, I can't buy any more books because, well, apart from the book I was in to buy. And then I really want to know what it was. So I keep on going back into Waterstones in the hope of seeing the same lady, so I can be like, do you remember what that book was that you recommended. I might have taken a photo of it. But to be honest, I've done so many like cooking videos and stuff since then that my phone is so full of things that trying to track down a photo of a book cover would be difficult. Fifi, what are you thinking? Vivi, on those moving ladders like in Beauty and the Beast. Oh, it would be so nice to have like a book room. Good morning, owls. We are hoping to sort of have a book room in the house because we have a tiny room that currently is just for storage that we're thinking if we clear everything out, we could maybe just put some bookshelves and a beanbag in there. It doesn't have any windows, but it could serve the purpose of being a little reading nook with like a nice reading lamp and some fairy lights and stuff. Maybe. But yeah, we do have to empty it out of all the stuff that's been dumped in there over the years of living here. I mean, it's just stuff like no one say it, but it's just stuff like CDs. Because I don't really know what to do with CDs because they're obviously like very don't say it. They're obviously very like sentimental because, you know, I pretty much remember listening to, no, I pretty much remember listening to all of them and like when I bought them and all of that stuff. But I also don't have a CD player, so there's literally like no point in Officer Vegan, oh my gosh, thank you for the follow, Officer. It's, yeah, so they're very sentimental but sort of useless, just like me, for real. So yeah, I don't really know. It's just vegan, ma'am. Hello. Oh, there's no bunnies at the moment. There are bunnies here. You can see the chaos being caused in the background. Morning, Arno. She's over there somewhere. Thank you for the follow, remember? I'll call Gerry over in a bit once he's had his poop. Once he's had his little pooper. I've just seen a message from one of the other fosterers of the baby hamsters, saying they're impossible to get a photo of. I'm like, thank you. I'm glad it's not just me. Thank you, Jones, as well. What was I saying? Oh, the CDs. So yeah, I need to find somewhere to put those. And also, all of my camera stuff, like all of my lenses and stuff, I'm like, I don't really want to just, even though I don't use them particularly, I don't want to chuck them in the attic, and I would definitely never use them. So I need to find somewhere to store that. But other than that, it's just bags of cables that, in quotes, might come in handy one day. Tommy, get out. Get out. It might be, I do want to start taking more photos again. This is the thing. So I do need that camera to be accessible. But yeah, hamsters in an attempt to avoid predators are blurry in real life. It's true. It's very true. But yeah, I think a lot of it is going to go into the attic. And there are a lot of books I want to get rid of because I know I'm never going to read them again and I didn't enjoy them the first time. So they can just be charity shopped. And that should clear up a lot of space. I think Gerry's finished pooping. I'm going to see if I can call them over for banana. Because now this is just me rambling. Gerry! Gerry! I've called one of you. Here he goes. Banana. Banana. Got them little banana butt touches. Was that nice? Trying to get every little banana essence. To head off and do adult jobs. Ah, David, I hope you have a very lovely day off. Good morning, Mark. How you doing? How's it going? Smushy. Smushy. Has that given you enough energy to cause chaos? I thought so. Hang on, I saw those binky ears. You're in a naughty mood. Why have they just woken up so chaotic today? What are you doing? What are you planning? What crime are you planning to do in there? There are thoughts of crime going on. She's running away from the scene. That's okay. That's okay. Are you behaving? They wake up and chose absolute chaos. Oh. I don't think I'll ever get tired of bunnies washing their faces. It still gets me every time. How beautiful. Made me laugh yesterday because Gerry had flopped in front of Fifi. Oh no, not flopped. He had squished his head underneath her trying to get kisses from her while she washed her face. And sorry Gerry, I just hit him in the bum. I came into the room just as she must have stopped to see what the noise was, and she just had one little hand on his face that was slowly slipping down. But for me, I just walked in and she was just smushing his face just slowly. I was like, "You bunny's okay?" He's so cute when he's asking for kisses though. Little feet. Little sponge feet. What was I saying? What were we talking about this humpter? Yeah, I'm hoping that they get cute names, the little hamsters. It's just very difficult to know what sort of name would suit them because all I see of them is tiny blurs and evidence that they've been around. It's just such a stark contrast to Syrian hamsters because, oh yeah, CDs. What am I going to do with my 3 copies of a placebo CD? Lydia sent me the playlist for the placebo gig that we're going to go to, and I've barely heard their new stuff. So, I do need to give that a listen before July. Is that when we're going to go and see them? I could use it for anything, it's true. It's not blank. I can hear the music. Honestly. Well, I think the set list is already known. I think it's one that they did before, but they're still on that same tour. I think that's the logic. I think that's what what it's being based on. So yeah, I'll give that one a listen. Because it is nicer when you go to a gig and you know, oh, hang on, isn't The Longest Johns? Is their album out today? I forgot. Any classic bangers? Do you know, I only listened to the first song. It is out today. Oh, is anyone going to go and see them this year? Is anyone booked in to see Shanti? Fifi, what are you doing? I don't know if you can hear what she's doing in the background. But she's, you're going? Nice. Do you recall ever hearing any Placebo music besides Pure Money? Oh my gosh. Placebo were like my formative years. Like, I bloomin' loved Placebo so much. When we first had the internet, Placebo were like all I would listen to. I would sit and play Neopets and listen to Placebo. And that was just how I grew up. And then they were that band that I remember queuing outside the shop for to get their albums. And there was one album where my friend made me a copy, and then I was like, no, I feel bad cheating them out of this. So I bought a copy, and then they released a special edition that was 2 of the albums together. So I bought that as well. So I was like, I'm just buying the same album over and over again. And I finally got to see them when I was about 16, but it was really horrible. So I was always determined that I was going to go and see them again. Morning, Hoovie and Girl. I was determined I was going to go and see them again and have a good time. The gig itself, it wasn't anything to do with them. It was me. MSN Messenger and Placebo. Oh my gosh, setting your MSN name to a Placebo lyric. But yeah, I went with a boyfriend who was not very nice, and I just had panic attacks the entire time, and it was not a good gig. So I finally got to see them again. Remember the lead? What? Brian Molko was on Nevermind the Buzzcocks. What? I got to see them again when they supported My Chemical Romance the other year in Milton Keynes. But because they were just supporting, obviously it was like quite a short gig, and not everyone like knew who they were particularly, so you didn't have that like crowd atmosphere that you go to gigs for. But yeah, it'd be nice to actually like go and see them as a gig that's them and people who know them, sort of thing. So yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see any of you, because I know a lot of you are a lot younger than I am. If ever you've had a bad experience, don't let it dishearten you, because one day you'll get into your 30s and you'll remedy everything and it'll be fine. Don't you worry. You'll redo that stuff. You'll, paste over those memories and it'll be good. Fear not. But yeah, I'm saying this before I've even gone to the gig. It might be terrible. It might be a disaster. It might be the great Bristol fire of 24. Gerry, what are you doing? Well, if you eat carpet, you get carpet in your mouth. We've been over this so many times. And have you learned? No, you're doing it again. Gerry. This is just the consequences of your own actions. This boy. I'm so surprised that there's actually like any carpet left under here. with how much he do this. Oh. It's the fact that he tears it up and then he turns around and hands it to me every time. And I'm like, well, maybe if you just didn't tear it up, you wouldn't need to. What? Again, Gerry. Again, Gerry, it would not be in your mouth if you didn't do it in the first place. Will you stop it? Will you stop it? Well, you've gone so far underneath that I can't actually film you. He's just come all the way back and he's just sat on my feet. Oh my gosh. Mother, I found carpet. I've got this for you. Thank you. It's very kind of you. Pickle. Phoebe's gone very quiet as well, which is very suspicious. Oh, is this for me? Oh, thank you. Thank you. You want it back? No, you can't have it. Dear, oh dear. What do you... Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Gerry. Don't take it out on me. You're such a pickle. Such a pickle. They have been known to gnaw on the skirting boards a little bit. But thankfully, it's something that they've pretty much left alone. There's like one place in their room where they've done it. But oh, Gerry, you still have it. Give me air. You still have it? I can't tell. I'm in a very bad angle. I'm so squished in right now. Hang on. How do you not squeeze those cheeks all the time? He doesn't like cheeky squeezes. He don't like them. He has very sensitive whiskers. I can't actually see your face to see if you still... Hang on. I'm going to come back so I can actually... Well, there we go. I got it. I got it. I'm reversing so that I actually have room to see where your mouth is. What a pickle. He's going to grunt at me in a minute. Do you know, I think in all his days, he's only grunted at me once. That I remember. And I was very shocked. I think usually he reserves all of his grunts for Fifi. Oh my goodness. Gerry, can I have that? Have you eaten it? How are you such a pickle? You finally satisfied? You done enough destruction for today? Is that good fibre? Have you eaten your daily allowance of carpet? When you were crying, he thumped at me then. He didn't grunt at me, but there was a time when he dropped his crunchy stick in the evening. He dropped it and then he chased after me and grunted at me as if I had caused it to happen. And I was like, young man, it is right in front of you where you dropped it. He was, yeah, he was just in a particularly sassy mood that night, but he's not done it since. Little pickle. He does it all the time. He dangles it off the end because he likes to eat his crunchy stick in bed. And then he drops it off the end of the bed and then he doesn't understand where it's gone. So I have to pick it up and put it back onto the bed in a way that it won't fall down. But he still just does it again. Hello. Have you finished? You finished being a monster? Is that enough for today? You tired now? You can't decide where to go. Which little nook is going to be your nap hole for today? Oh, I can see Fifi. She's just lying in the middle of the He does need a new bell. I'm so sad that the one I got for him just didn't work. But I'm worried about ordering another one in case that one doesn't work either, and I just end up with loads of useless balls. I just wish his old one could be fixed. Do you wish for that too, Gerry? Do you miss your bell? But yeah, poor little guy. I could see, well, I don't really know if there's any, I mean, there's like Pets at Home, but they don't sell them in R1. Because I was hoping that I might see one at the National Rabbit Festival, because then I could actually try it out and know that it was a good one. But I don't know if there's going to be, maybe I can hold out for the National Rabbit Festival this year. I don't know when it's going to be. When was the last one? October? But I think they are planning on doing it again. Oh my gosh, it was so good. It was so, like, I don't know how relatable this is for other, I mean, I guess you do get a lot of stuff that isn't actually properly suitable for dogs being sold for dogs. But when, like, 90% of things that are sold in your standard high street pet shops are not suitable for rabbits and rodents that they're, like, pretending to be suitable for, it was so nice to just go around an entire place where everything was properly, like, rabbit approved. It was like, oh, it was just so good. It was all like suitable forage, suitable toys, things that, because you get things for hamsters in Pets at Home that can literally kill hamsters, and you're like, how is this legal to sell? It just doesn't make any sense. But there's just no regulations for it. Parrot stuff is really bad as well. That doesn't surprise me. It's the sort of things that people think, like, oh, that's a cute thing to get, rather than being like, this is actually a suitable thing to get. And obviously, like, if it's sold in a pet shop, you're like, well, they must know, they're the experts, so why wouldn't it be safe? But yeah, it's terrible. But yes, I sign, honestly, like, so many petitions to get things changed about pet shops, but whether they actually will or not, goodness knows. I'll just have to become a billionaire and change it up myself. That's my first step. 1, become a billionaire. 2, change the world for small animals. But yeah, dear oh dear. Well, it is time for me to run away and decide which book I'm going to read today. Which book? Oh, I've started thinking about sourdough toast again. Why? An easy step. Just do it. All you got to do is just earn your first billion. Tuan? Who is Tuan? Who am Tuan? Have we rated them before? Read a book on sourdough. I want to eat the sourdough. I want the maybe this weekend I'll treat myself to some sourdough toast. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I think I have a Gerry floof in my mouth. It's just going everywhere. He's definitely started his big molt. Minecraft pros. Oh, I don't mind going to Viz. I don't mind. Been trying to clip the Nana, but Twitch won't let me. No. Dear oh dear. Look at this little guy. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try and just chill in between streams today, because recently I've been doing a lot of stuff and doing the like half relax, half try to do a job where you don't actually do either successfully. So maybe today I go slow. Maybe. Well, everyone, I hope you have very lovely days. I'll be back at 2 for Skyrim. Gonna do more Skyrim. And what am I doing today? Something dragons, something party snacks, something college, Alan. Yeah, that sounds about right. But yes, everyone look after yourselves and be good and take care and don't eat the carpet and don't dig the sofa. Thank you. Don't know if you can see Fifi over there through the tiny gap. Where is she? Oh, she's over there. She's off to do crime. Good old crimes. Fifi. Bye bye, everyone. Bye bye. I can see you, Fifi. Fifi, I'm watching you. Fifi. Bye bye, everyone. Bye bye. We got nice noise. Bye bye. A boop. Boop.